Just. It's just a small outbreak. It's just spreading to a few countries. It's just a short shutdown. It's just 15 days to slow the spread. It's just social distancing. It's just 6 feet apart. It's just a temporary furlough. It's just working from home. It's just a few layoffs. It's just the non-essential. It's just temporarily closing your small business. It's just closing your restaurants. It's just closing your movie theater. It's just closing down your bar. It's just closing down your gym. It's just closing down your church. It's just no more concerts for a while. It's just cashless payments. It's just a few minor inconveniences. It's just to protect yourself. It's just to protect others. It's just to protect the elderly. It's just to protect young children. It's just so you can do your part. It's just because we're all in this together. It's just online learning for a semester. It's just online learning for 2 semesters. It's just mandatory so kids can go back to school. It's just virtual graduations. It's just not traveling for a while. It's just no more hugging for a bit. It's just no more singing in church. It's just one lonely Thanksgiving. It's just one lonely Christmas. It's just one lonely Easter. It's just one lonely birthday. It's just canceling one baby shower. It's just one wedding you'll have to miss. It's just not seeing your grandparents this year. It's just depriving them of contact with their loved ones. It's just not being able to lay them to rest. It's just a piece of cloth. It's just a face shield. It's just something medical workers should wear. It's just one thing to cover your face. It's just 2 things to cover your face. It's just something you should wear in large indoor gatherings. It's just so you can get on an airplane. It's just so you can travel internationally. It's just something you should wear all the time. It's just 1 stimulus check. It's just 2 stimulus checks. It's just 3 stimulus checks. It's just an eviction moratorium. It's just another $1 trillion of your tax money. It's just unemployment benefits. It's just so you can keep staying home. It's just a little inflation. It's just 1 injection. It's just 2 injections. It's just a few bad reactions. It's just a few side effects. It's just a booster. It's just another booster. It's just updated guidance. It's just until we get the new variant under control. It's just until kids and babies can get it too. It's just a little card. It's just a mandate. It's just another lockdown. It's just a face scan. It's just a curfew. It's just a safety measure. It's just a microchip. It's just so everyone can prove they've gotten it. It's just door-to-door enforcement. It's just so we can make sure other people aren't lying. It's just incentives to encourage people to get it. It's just separating those who chose not to get it. It's just removing those people from society altogether. It's just a fact check. It's just a warning label. It's just to fight fake news. It's just suppressing partly false information. It's just censoring disinformation. It's just silencing those conservatives. It's just bad opinions being censored. It's just deplatforming the president. It's just deplatforming his supporters. It's just shadow banning people who question big tech. It's just silencing those who question the narrative. It's just giving up a few of your freedoms. It's just so you can have a bank account. It's just so you can have a job. It's just so you can enter the store. It's just so you can provide for your family. It's just so we don't take your kids away. It's just so we can monitor your health. It's just so we can contact trace. It's just so we can monitor your movements. It's just so you can exist. It's just so we can get back to normal. It's just so we can get back to normal. It's just so we can get back to normal. Just stop. The word just has become the most dangerous word in history because they just wanted to see what you would tolerate. But the word just can also end this nightmare. Because if you just open your eyes, if you just realize where this is going, if you just refuse to comply, if you just refuse to conform, if you just refuse to submit, if you just stand up for your rights, if you just organize and push back, if you just refuse to surrender your God-given liberties, if you just stop patronizing those who despise you, if you just demand to be free, if you just refuse to back down, if you just realize your own power, if you just realize we have strength in numbers, if you just realize we are the majority, their power will just disappear.